which item just now we discussed is semimic, which item is pragmamic. If we are talking about cows and bullocks and oxen in America, why do you bring in our cultural pragmamic? Do they eat beef? Yes, they do. Who commiserated an American? We are talking about American culture. What's wrong with that? Each culture has its own way. There are some people in India who don't eat onions. So these are the things we should keep in mind. When we use words in a sentence, they get not only grammatical value or functional value, but also additional communicative value. If I want to say, I think this example we already discussed it, John is coming tomorrow. I am identifying a person, John. I am referring to what is the likely action. I am referring also to the time of that action. And one is subject, one is verb, one is adverb. All this. But there is something more. Communicatively, I want to say John is coming tomorrow. A kind of contrast with today, day after tomorrow, yesterday, etc. He is coming tomorrow, not next month, tomorrow. I may refer to a Buddhist theory of meaning here, the apoha theory, which is very useful, very relevant. And if any student of linguistics says, "Sir, this is all Indian, linguistics is Western," totally wrong. Linguistics started in a big way in India, went to Europe and America, and they refer back to Indian theories in a big way, and sometimes we fail. We should not do that. This Buddhist theory of meaning, apoha, says, when we look at an object, we identify it as something but not something else. There is a pencil, there is a pen. Both are used for writing. If that particular word in that particular language means rashedi, something you write with, he will use only one word for both. But in English, you have pen and pencil. So when you say this is a pencil, I am also feeling inside, in terms of identification, I am negating the identity of, if I say pen, I am negating the identity of pencil. If I say pencil, I am negating the identity of pen. So apoha, anya apoha, that is, identification subsumes differentiation. Hey, look at that boy. Boy? What do you mean? He is a full-fledged man. He is about 32. Oh, I thought he was very young, just 18 or 19. What is happening? When you said boy, you don't identify him as man. The other man says, he is man. How can you identify him as boy? So a boy is not man. Man is not boy. We have already seen it. Plus adult, man. Minus adult, boy. That is how each word identifies something positively as well as avoids the negativity. It says, no. This is a small lake. You can't call it a sea. That means a lake is a lake but not a sea. A stream is a stream but not a rivulet. A rivulet is a rivulet but not a river. That is called apoha theory. Also very important, all this we should keep in mind. when we identify something with a word, we should make a difference between bull and ox. We should make a distinction between stallion and a mare. In marriages, the boy comes on a horse, but that horse is always a mare, the female one, not the male one. It's symbolic. So, the bridegroom comes on the mare, not on the stallion. So, if you use the word horse, it can refer to either. So that either type, for us, bull and cow, they don't have a common word. Whereas for mare and stallion, you have the common word horse. But there is another interesting thing. You will hear the expression male nurse. You will never hear the expression female nurse. Why? Because nurses are generally women. Only because it is man is called male nurse. So there is a distinction between marked expression and unmarked expression. Nurse is general, is women. If you say to someone, he's a nurse, what do you mean by nurse? That's right, he's male nurse. Male nurse is called a boy, not boy, boy in the hospital. Everything has its own value. So that is where learning a word is not an easy affair. It has to be learned from all angles. Now, similarly, in a kind of sentence, John is coming tomorrow, I am giving extra emphasis to that. As I think I mentioned it in the other time, it is called Uddesha Videya. Tomorrow is Videya, new expression I am giving. New information I am giving. Whereas Uddesha is given information. Halliday calls it given and new. Many other people also have used that expression. So when we look at a given word in a sentence as Videya, it attracts special attention. Grammatically, you can make a different change. John is coming tomorrow. Oh, that's tomorrow he is coming. It's tomorrow he is coming. It is tomorrow John is coming. Same effect of saying John is coming tomorrow will be available. It is tomorrow John is coming, not today. That is my right ear. I wanted to be cleaned up, not my left ear. It is my right ear. Hey, I want to get my right ear cleaned up. I want to get my right ear cleaned up. It is my right ear I want to get cleaned up. See, the moment you bring in it is construction, that emphasis comes. That means your phonology helps. I want to get my right ear cleaned. Right ear cleaned. Grammar helps. It is my right ear. I want it to be cleaned. I want to be cleaned. That is exactly where grammar and phonology go together. Ultimately, purpose. The meaning has to be properly grasped. Meaning has to be conveyed. Only when you convey correctly, it can be grasped correctly. That means when you present something properly, the other fellow will take correctly. That is where this given you the Apoha theory. Look at this. Look at these two sentences. Valentina, that is how the Russians will say, French will say. If you want to say Valentina, please do that. Valentina opened the door. Who are we talking about? Valentina. We are talking about Valentina. Valentina opened the door. If I say Valentina opened the door, what am I doing? It is not Malcolm. It is not Susan. It is Valentina. Valentina opened the doors. When I am taking it as Videya or new element, I am putting special stress on that. Valentina opened the door. Again I told you, it is Valentina who opened the door. Same effect is available, but grammatically complex. Valentina opened the door is phonologically complex, but not structurally. Look at this. When the last word gets extra importance, it is common, it is unmarked. When last but one word gets extra emphasis, that becomes a bit complex. Valentina opened the door. I don't know who closed it. Hey, why did Valentina close the door? No, she opened the door. She did not close it. See that? She opened the door. I use it she, not Valentina, because Valentina is already available in the previous sentence. Why did Valentina close the door? No, she did not close it. She opened it. See how words have immense importance in terms of real communication, for which we use both grammatical complexity as well as phonological complexity. While when we learn a language, whether it is Telugu or English or Hindi or Tamil, if you say, "Enakku theriyadu," "Enakku theriyadu," no one will say that. "Enakku theriyadu." If there is emphasis, "Enakku theriyadu," "Ungalukku theriyum." "Enakku theriyadu," "Ungalukku theriyum." That is contrast, but you don't shout unnecessarily. "Enakku theriyadu." I don't know.